Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to take us through a very generalized pre-brief for all the high fidelity simulations we run at Holland College. So high fidelity just means high realism. You'll see this term thrown around a lot in the simulation and medical education world. Usually it's when people are talking about expensive tech or mannequins. It can mean a lot of things to a lot of different people. So it's important that we take a second and get our terms right. For us here at Holland College, high fidelity means making you feel like you're not in the lab, making the sim feel more realistic, and hopefully making you forget that you're a student, but you're actually a paramedic. The key ways that we do this is by using realistic and quality equipment, keeping the faculty and observers out of the sim as much as possible, running sims using a team-based approach, and most importantly, encouraging you guys to buy into the sim. All of these things are going to make this sim as real as possible. The more that you guys treat these sims seriously and like they're real life, the more you're going to enjoy and learn from them. All right, so now that we've got some common terminology, let's talk about what we can expect in a high fidelity sim. So every high fidelity sim has 4 parts: the pre-learning, a pre-brief, the simulation itself, and then a debrief. Each of these parts are important to make sure that we maximize the learning opportunities in the sim and make sure that it's safe, enjoyable, and educational. First up, pre-learning. So this is going to consist of first some general instructions for the simulation. This video is part of a pre-learning for all the sims we run, as well as then some specific educational content related to the sims. A few days or weeks before the sim, I'll send you a bunch of content that you should review, either in the form of videos, readings, checklists. I might send it an email, or I might have it posted on SAM. I'll also defer you to your other classes that teach the content that's related to the sim we're going to do. This way we can be sure that the classes line up with lab and that all the students and faculty are using the same information. It's crucial that before you come to sim, you take some time and prepare yourself. Coming in unprepared is going to be stressful, not only for you, but for your teammates who are relying on you to carry your weight. On the day of the sim, before we start, we're going to have a pre-brief. This could be me standing in front of you guys, or it might be individual at the sim stations. Think of this like learning the rules before you play a game. This is when I'll review the goals and the objectives for the sim, any safety concerns or issues, and give you guys a chance to see the space where the sim is going to be taking place. I'll let you know which part of the rooms are part of the sim, what equipment you're going to use, how the sim vaguely will run, and then what parts aren't part of the sim. They're real life. As a general rule, if someone in the sim says no duff, stop what you're doing and pay attention. Someone's saying something that's going on in real life, and it's really important to hear. It might be somebody's hurt, there's a safety concern, or maybe somebody doesn't feel comfortable about what's happening. The last part of the pre-brief is a review of psychological safety. We'll do this every single time because it's really important. Really quick overview. You guys are all awesome. What goes in sim stays in sim. It's okay to fail in sim. It's not a test. And we run honest sims and give honest feedback. Watch the video on psychological safety for some more info. All right, so we're finally getting to the sim. These simulations are going to look different depending on what course you're in, what year, what program, and what we're doing that day. It could involve standardized patients, or it could use mannequins. It might be in our normal lab space, it could be in a sim lab in another building, or it could be anywhere around campus. Wherever the sim is, it's important that while you're in the sim, you try and stay in character and take things as seriously as possible. These sims are opportunities for you guys to observe or practice situations that you very well could end up as a paramedic. So make the most of the time and learn from it. Life doesn't often give you a chance to do something over again, so make the most of these practice runs. After the sim, we'll all pull back together and take part in a debriefing session. These debriefing sessions, in my opinion, are more important than the simulation itself. It's a chance for you guys to reflect on what happened in the sim, how do you think it went, how you felt during different specific moments and what your thought process was, and what you guys could do to improve or what you did that was really good. For clarity, a debrief is not pointing out all the things that you did right or wrong. That's called feedback, and that's for somebody like an instructor or an expert in the field to give you. A debrief is a collaborative discussion where we talk about thought processes, the decisions that you made in sim, and what led you to these decisions. So we can really break down why the sim went the way it did And if it happens again in real life, how can we do that again or prevent that from happening? For a debrief to work well, the student should do most of the talking, with us faculty members just guiding the discussion, chiming in occasionally, and to provide some insight or some expertise. Please try and take part and contribute in the debrief, even if you are only observing the sim. Your insight's really valuable to everyone else, and it helps us understand and learn from the experience. All right, that's it from me. I hope you all enjoy the sims that we do this year, and if there's anything I can do to help make them more enjoyable, please let me know.